The movie 99 Homes takes place during the housing crisis of 2008. It centers around the American dream where anyone who works hard can be successful. Dennis Nash, a single father who lives with his young son and mother in a Florida community, become targets of a charismatic real estate tycoon, Rick Carver. With the loss of his job, Dennis and his family were evicted from their home and desperate for money.
Mr. Carver, sorry to interrupt your day.
You Miguel?
What?
Do you work? You got tools? You do construction?
Yeah, I do work.
914 Shader Drive. I'll pay $50 cash.
What? Are you kidding me?
$50 shouldn't be a joke to you, son.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, and Dennis unknowingly is manipulated by Rick into a foreclosure disaster.
Cinderella's castle.
Dennis ends up becoming Rick's assistant and starts to evict people from their homes. As the housing crisis continues to implode, homeowners like Dennis were trapped in complicated loans and found themselves underwater. Rick sets himself up to profit from this situation in taking advantage of families who are in the same situation as Dennis is. In the end, Dennis could not follow in Rick's manipulative ways and discloses the truth. The movie Promised Land focuses on two natural gas workers, Steve Butler and Sue Thomason, who travel to a rural town on the economic decline. Steve and Sue do everything they can to be friendly with the locals and adapt to their lifestyle.
Are you the owner of this place?
No, sir.
No? Well, how come you're doing all the work?
I don't know.
Well, who do I talk to about that?
My dad?
The town needs instant revival, and the citizens realize how substantial this potential offer may be.
The initial phase of development will boost your town's tax revenue. That means that money will be injected into your town immediately. Here's what it means to me. One of the only reasons I live where I live is because of the school my son goes to. I want everything for him. And everything, to me, starts with an education.
One teacher realizes this offer may in fact be very dangerous to their farming community. Frank Yates is an accomplished science teacher and is claiming that the ways of drilling for natural gas will harm their farmland.
This is a job, and then I go home.
An environmentalist, Dustin Noble, arrives in town and warns the locals about how harmful this drilling will be. Dustin shows up at karaoke night and tells his story about losing the family farm as a result of fracking.
In 2008, my dad found 12 dead cows out by a creek about a half-mile from our house, and then in April, about 70% of those cows were either sick or dead, and by Christmas, he had defaulted on his payments, and the bank took his house. The land just died. It just turned brown and died.
What is that?
Evidence arrives in the mail which shows that Dustin had been lying this entire time. Steve and Sue bring this evidence to the town vote before the basketball game. People are being manipulated to do things that are not in their best interest. In Promised Land, these actions of misfortune are hurting the environment. The locals only have farmland are in need of financial stability.
I know.
While in 99 Homes, these actions are hurting people. Dennis was asked to cheat and forge signatures, forcing his friend to be evicted from his home. Dennis could not live with himself for what he did and turned himself in. The American dream is something we should all be able to achieve. If you work hard and make money, you will be able to live well. This American dream is what needs to be instilled in us. No one should limit themselves to what they were born with. Always strive to be great.